Hello, everybody. Welcome to Guardian Angel Connection Practice, where we are connecting with our spirit guides, our guardian angels, or any being that you want to connect to and establish a stronger connection with so you can get better channeling from that person or get greater messages from them. My name is Kamistoff, also known as Con Knight, and this practice is what I'm doing is I'm going through Clairsentience, which is clear feeling, clairvoyance, clear seeing, clairaudience, which is clear hearing, Clairalience, clear smelling, Clairgustance, clear tasting, and then Claircognizance, which is just using our third eye and channeling messages and just our overall knowing. So I'm doing this as a nightly practice, and welcome, whether you're watching this live or in the replay. Hopefully you guys are receiving the notifications now, and we are going to be beginning as a group just momentarily. So I see the notifications gone out. I'm going to hang in there for another 30 seconds before we actually begin practicing. And I don't know, there's actually been quite a bit of energy coming through on the planet this week, especially as we're feeling a lot of shifts that are happening in the world right now. And this is actually designed to happen. I'll be channeling a lot of messages about the 2022 year, and we are going to be seeing a lot of changes this year. I'm going to be talking more about that on Wednesday on our Divine Soul Awakening channel. This is on this channel at connight.com, but on Wednesday is our Divine Soul Awakening group. It is our season opener, and we are going to be talking about predictions for this year. And we've all been channeling different messages. So join us on this Wednesday. We're going to introduce our new panel member and then do some predictions as well from what we are seeing and getting from our guides and overall just our messages. So I'm super excited to be sharing that as well. Good morning, Ingrid. Hello, Grace. Great to have you guys with us as well. Okay, so I hope you guys have a guardian angel or someone that you're going to be connecting with. I am still working with Archangel Metatron or Lord Metatron for the month of January. So join me along with that, and we are going to begin with the first one. I'm going to do the timestamp thing here and save this. So 2 minutes, 24 seconds. And all this will be put into the description afterwards if you want to just jump to a certain clair or messages. So starting with the Clairsentience, Archangel Metatron, would you come in, please? And let's feel what he feels like in our bodies. And Archangel Metatron's energy comes in very, very strong. And it's just like a big column that I feel just fits on top of me and through me and in me. And the reason why I do this is to align my energy with his. It's like tuning into a radio station. You are aligning yourself, your body to his frequency. And that's what I'm doing by doing Clairsentience and doing this practice. And there's been quite a bit of energy on the planet this week, especially this upcoming week. And this energy is really strong. So he's telling me right now that it's not necessarily to spend too much time on this today or this week. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time in the Clairsentience energy, but it's coming in and it's very strong as I hold on to Archangel Metatron's energy here. Let me know who you're channeling and how you are feeling it in your bodies, and become acclimated with their energy. Just a ton of energy right now. And it really is focusing in my back, in my heart, in my upper chakras. And I can feel it right coming up to my head, and I can feel my crown chakra opening right up. And it's quite a bit of pressure at the inside my head, at the top of my head. And I got to say, I haven't really felt it this intently before, but it's pretty heavy right now. Let me know what you guys are feeling, if anything at all. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on here. Moving on to Clairvoyance, which is clear seeing. So do you want to show me something, or should I just shift my energy? He's going to show me something. Okay, what do you want to show me? And he's showing me his cube. Metatron has a cube. It's actually based on mathematical equations. And it's kind of It's like the Akashic Records, which has everything that is written for our life is all within that cube. Everything is dictated out. All the lessons, all the past, the present, the future, everything we need to learn and all the shifts are within that cube. And he's saying this information is actually within us as well. It's within our hearts, that we have access to all this information. It really is a matter of shifting our energies, quieting ourselves down, and connecting with this information. And he's saying this is part of the energetic changes we're having this week. This really is shifting our bodies and getting it ready for the transmission and the changes that are going to be upcoming. And this is going to be a huge year of changes, revelations, and revealing. So everything's being exposed this year and everything's going to be coming out. So keep working on this practice. And that's the most important, is to shift yourself to this positive energy and shift to the side of love. So important. Grace says, I feel Archangel Metatron behind me and energy around my head. Awesome. I love that, Grace. I'm glad you're practicing along too. Yeah, huge amount of energy. Anything more going to show me? He just keeps on showing me the cube, and he's operating it like a Rubik's Cube and just shifting and changing colors and moving it around and in all different directions. And he just has me focusing on this cube. And it's almost like it's like made of light, almost like maybe even glass, but it looks like light, complete light. And as you look into the center of it, and I peer in, I can see there's this complicated, amazing energy right in the center of the cube. And it's almost like just full of patterns upon patterns upon patterns. And it actually feels like, now this is a little bit weird and it sounds weird, but it feels like as I'm staring at this, he's integrating me with this energy. And I really do feel like things within the body are shifting and changing and moving around as if it is a Rubik's Cube. And like, those speed Rubik's Cube players, and it feels like just DNA is shifting within the body. It's quite remarkable. And it's quite overwhelming as well. So he's asking me to hold on for a little bit longer, but the energy is actually quite intense right now. He just had me to relax into it. He doesn't want me to move until I actually settle the body down. So I'm just going to talk to my body internally and my ego, just to let it know that it's okay, that there is no harm. There's nothing to worry about. It's all being done with love. You're perfectly fine. Not alone. And as I say those words, I can feel the energy still altering within the body, but it's calming down. And it's beginning to spread. So it's going right down my spine, down my legs. And I can feel the entire body shifting right now. I don't know what you guys are feeling, but that's just from the activation by looking in the middle of Metatron's cube. It's really quite interesting. All right, so he's moving on to Clairaudience, which is the hearing. Okay, do you want me to listen? He wants me to listen today, so I'm just going to listen. And I'm just going to listen past the vibration that I'm hearing. So I have this ringing in my ears, and he's having me listen past the ringing and not to focus on the ringing, to listen past. And it's as if I can hear like a mechanical engine whirling. And it's like the center of the cube, actually, it's whirling. And it sounds like a very, very precise engine. And he's just had me sitting in this vibration and energy for a little bit. So I'm just hanging in with her. I'm feeling the vibrational shifts of this as well, but I can feel it in my temples, behind the ears, and a little bit in front of the ears, near the eyes, closest to the temples as well. And he's telling me that he's working on the ear chakras. When we actually tune in and shift our attentions to our hearing, it's our ear chakras that get activated. So that's what I'm feeling right now. Okay, he's having me shift pretty quickly tonight. And let me timestamp this. I'm moving on to Clairalience, which is smelling. Oh, what am I going to smell? And I smell oil, actually, but not like cooking oil, but it's like oil that you would use to oil mechanical parts, or small, like a shaver or something. And I can almost feel the viscosity, but I can definitely smell that oil mechanical smell. Okay, there's the yawn, which is telling me that it is working. Grace says my left ear is buzzing and opening up. Awesome. That's so good, Grace. I love hearing that. And that was it for Clairaudience. No, okay, he's having me on any longer. Oh, so much pressure on my nasal passages right now, which I'm actually appreciative of for the changes that he's making within my body. Okay, and moving on to Clairgustance, which is the clear taste. And I can feel my tongue swelling up right now. And I'm feeling that viscosity of the oil. And there's energy that feels like it's a T on my tongue. So at the back of the ridge and right down the center. And it's growing to along the sides as I keep my attention. And he's pretty much getting me to do this until I yawn. And now he's taking that energy away. I still have the taste of the oil in my mouth. But that's okay. And I'm just feeling the after effects of the energy in my tongue and in my head. Whew, so much energy. Okay, that is it. I'm moving on to Clairgustance. I'm just going to channel a message in here. I don't know if anybody wants a message, but I think I'm just going to do a message for myself because this energy is a lot. Okay, what do we need to all hear right now? So I'm hearing a message that falls along the lines of wake up, wake up. It's time for humanity to really make a decision, putting a line in the sand, deciding on what you are going to put your attention onto. Are you going to put your attention on fear? Or are you going to put it on love? There's only one way out of this, and that is to shift our attention to love. And this is the year that we are going to have the great reckoning, he's calling it. And this reckoning is going to be revealed. And many who think they're on the fence right now, you might not like what you're going to hear. Everything that you've been told, everything that you've thought was true is going to be a lie. But for those who are awake and that have been knowing better, you've been following your hearts. And this truth will not be a shock to you, and you will be just fine. But for those that are not awake, It's going to be a very difficult year as you question everything that is true within your heart, everything that you've known, everything that you've been told. Your entire life has been a lie. And it's a necessity that we intervene during this time and not allow those in power to make the shifts and changes that are not for the greatest good, but for themselves. They're not self-serving. They are self-serving. They're not for the greater good. So this is the year. This is the year we must all decide. What do you choose? Fear or love? And it's trying to choose love. Otherwise, it's going to be a very difficult year without it. So shift your attention to love, dear ones. You are loved. You are protected. Continue to work on your gifts. Open yourself up. Shift yourself up. Listen to everything around you. It is time. The time is now. And those of you who are awakening, you know what this is like. And surround yourself with those who are awake, those who are living in love, those who are sharing this message that we have shared with you through them. It is time for you to shift your energy and shift your love. It is time. And that is all. I've been getting that message so much lately. It's been in little bits, or not little bits, but I've been hearing the message, but now so much clearly that this is going to be happening. And it is a very big year for everyone. So shift your attention to love, everybody. That message is, we're going to be hearing a lot of it. Definitely going to be hearing a lot of it. Hello, beautiful. Thank you for popping in. I know you're at work. Thanks for being here. All right, beautiful people. So this was a very short session. Doesn't take long to actually practice our clairs, but it was a huge amount of energy. So during this week, there's a massive portal that's opened up, and I'm putting this on to you as well to make sure you're getting a lot of hydration in your system. Make sure you're grounding. I've been told using lemon water, which is very true, to help with the electrical conductivity in your body. So really, really help them. Really, I just kind of read Grace's message there. Really get water in your system, but get some lemon water in your system, because lemon itself is electrical conduct. The science experiment you had in school, you take the lemon, either you put it in a potato or you put it in a lemon, and then you can actually attach the light bulb and it lights up. Well, there's life in there. There's electricity. So anything very heavy and citrus is get extra in your system. So if you can squeeze some lemon into your water as you drink your water to get that extra bit of conductivity in the system, it's going to help with all these energies. A big portal is coming this week. That's opening up. That's opening now. And that is all about transformation. It is about transferring our energy. And there's going to be a massive, massive dump that's going to be happening. So we're going to be learning quite a bit from there. So it's for our awakening. So get some water in your system. Okay, Grace, I'm jumping to you because you always have my support here. So I'm just going to timestamp you here, Grace. And Grace is saying, I want to help those who are just awakening up. I would like some guidance for that. Grace, you already are helping a lot of people open up. You don't really realize it, but all the participation in what you've been doing, Grace, you have been helping people open up. Also, the support that you've been giving to the Lightworker community. You are always standing up to help people and wanting to get more involved. And that in itself, you are helping people. But what really is in your path of helping people is getting your video feeds working. So whether it's on YouTube, whether it's in a private Facebook group or a public Facebook group, it's starting to get out there and making yourself known a little bit more. And there is something that you can actually come out live with me as well, if you like. And we can start doing some things to help if you don't want to necessarily do it on your own channel or not ready to start your own channel. But we can do some stuff to get people to know who you are. But people already know you because you're involved. You're involved with the groups and you're helping a lot of people. And you don't know it, but you are helping a lot of people. It really is a matter of you getting your message out there. Your message, who you are, where you're from, what you've done to overcome the typical thinking, is going to help a lot of people, whether they are part of your culture or not. They're going to say, look at this person. She's overcome quite a bit of hardship, and look at her now. She looks amazing. The energy that's coming off her is so vibrant and so amazing. So it's time for you to come out and share your story one way or another. So if you haven't done it, do it. And if you get stuck anywhere, you can always reach out to me and I'll share anything that I've learned, anything that I know, and I'll pass it on to you. I'll help you as much as I can. I'll help you all the way for sure. You just ask, I'm doing that. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I have my TikTok account too. TikTok is definitely good. I'm going to be doing a lot more of that as well. So it was really just a matter of getting out there and doing something. So I'm going to do a lot more of that. Good morning, son. Yeah, Grace, you are awesome. That's right, Ingrid. You're awesome, Grace. People know it. You're doing more than you think, but it is time for you to get out there. And TikTok is perfect. It's perfect. Talk about spirituality. Get yourself out there. Instagram or TikTok or whatever other medium that you think the people that you want to reach is on, that's where you're going to go, and you're going to be just fine. Whew. All right, guys. This is a lot of energy coming through, so I'm going to end it here. I'll be back tomorrow night at 1/4 for another round of practice, starting at 12:15. I'm live on 1 Billion Strong again. And again, this Wednesday, Divine Soul Awakening at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, we are having our season opener. And we're just going to be sharing what's happening with ourselves. And we're going to be talking about predictions for 2022. So it is a very big year. I'm excited about that. And you get to meet our new panelist that's going to be joining us. And we want a lot more guests. So if anybody wants to be a guest on Divine Soul Awakening and you have something that you want to share or talk about to be part of the discussion group that you want to bring us a topic, hey, come on live with us. So we want to do a lot more guests this year. So just reach out to me. Many of you know how to get in contact with me. Otherwise, my contact information is in the description. So I would love to have some more guests on Divine Soul Awakening and hear from our community and open it up and share your message, because we have a lot to do to teach each other. And Grace, that Divine Soul Awakening is meant for people who are just waking up. And if you want to contribute or be a part of it, you're gladly welcome. Gladly welcome. All right, everybody. I got to deal with this energy, so I'm going to go drink some lemon water. Water is enough. Love you all. Thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Much love, all. Bye.